In this recording, we are going to demonstrate how to subtract using multiple digit numbers and with the help of the number line. So step one, you align the numbers one above the other. Ensure that the larger number is on top and the units, tens, hundreds, etc. are aligned properly. Step two, you subtract the digit below from the one above. Okay. Step three, if the digit above is smaller than the one below, move to the next higher unit to borrow, then place the one next to the top digit to make it a two-digit number, then from 10 to 19, etc. And now subtract, repeating the algorithm to the end. So here you have an example 5, 8,345. And it is being subtracted by 4,769. So you're going to do a long subtraction. So here's the explanation. The two numbers are aligned. Thousands, hundreds, tens, and units are aligned properly. And the smaller number goes below. The larger number comes on top. And you have your subtraction sign. So this is the classic setup for long subtraction. And as it says, step one, you align the numbers. So you write 8,345 on top and 4,769 below. Each digit must sit in its correct column. Thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. Step number 2. Ones columns, you start with the ones, okay, which is 5, subtract 9. So 5 is less than 9. We can't subtract. So we borrow 10 from the tens columns. Tens, okay, 4. 14 subtract 10 is 14. You lost 1. And the ones must be, that 10 must be added to 5 to make it 15. And then you say 15 subtract 9 will give us 6. So that's why you have the 15 subtract 9 equals 6. And 3. 10 was taken out from, because that's actually 14. So 10 was taken out from 14, make it 14. And that 10 was added to 5 to make it 15. And 15 subtract 9 will give us 6. Repeat that question again.
I'm asking how 8,345 can be 8,315.
Right. So here's the explanation. Can you see the explanation? Can I zoom on it? Let me zoom on it a little bit. And I'll explain it further. So she's asking 8,345. That's what we started with. 8,345. 8,345 became 8,315. So let me zoom in a little bit on this, a little larger. Are you seeing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So, Katie, you're the one that asked that question, right?
Sir.
So can you read what is written there?
5 is less than 9. Minus.
No, that's a dash. That's a dash.
5 is less than 9. We can subtract borrow 10 from the tens column.
Right. So the tens column now, yeah, just to I'm interrupting just a minute. So you used to have 8,345, right?
Yes.
So that 8,345, isn't that so? So that 45 now, 10 was subtract from 40.
Okay, sir.
So that's where you have the 3 now. 10 to 10, 40 minus 10 is 30, isn't that so?
Yes, sir.
Now that 10 now, continue reading. So 4 went down to 3, lost 1, yeah.
1's 5 to 15 and gain 10.
Right, so that 10 you took out from 40, it was added to 5 to make it 15 now. That's what happened there.
Okay, sir. I understand. It's how it was written that was confusing, because usually if I borrow from the 4 column, I will cross out the 4 and put 3 on top. But as you just like change the 4 into a whole 3 and then put 15 instead of the 1 on top to look like 15. That's why I asked the question.
Okay, so that's like a different way of doing it. So you can do it your way that you are familiar with. Okay?
Okay, sir. Yes,
And then
sir.
15 subtract 9 will give us 6. So now we are going to step 3 now, where you have to subtract 6 from 3, but you can't. So you do the same thing you took out, right? Subtract 2
It will be 2
instead of 3 and that 1,
14, yeah.
right? And then you say 14 minus 6 will give us 7. And then you're going to say 2 minus 7. That is going to continue again.
So then the 8 will be 7.
7.
Carry to be 12.
12.
Subtract 7.
5. And then 7 subtract 4 will give us 3. So the answer is 3, 5, 7, 6. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So what you all can do now is to practice. I'll give you 5 minutes again to do as many as you can in those 5 examples there.
Yes.
So here we have 2 solutions. One, the answer was given directly. The working was done on another document. And here we have the working. So we have the first one is 7,528 subtract 3,649. The answer is 3,989. Let's prove it. So you have 8 subtract 9. You can't. Then you subtract 1. Please mute it. You subtract 1 from the 2, yeah, it becomes 1. Then you have 18 subtract 9 is 9. Then you go and you borrow 1 again from the 5, becomes 4. Then you do 1. Then you have 11 subtract 4 is 9. Then you've got 4, but you can't, so you go to the 7 subtract 1, that becomes 14, I suppose. 14 subtract 6, that will give you 8. And 6 subtract 3 is 3. So the answer is 3, 8. 3, 7, 9. That's what you have there.
Yes, sir.
But here we have 3, 9, 8, 9. So there's a discrepancy with the first one.
76, sir.